A bed between sleep and wake. Arvid only opened his eyes when a knock sounded at the door. Just as his left hand reached out across the pillow to touch his new wife, she surprised him by walking through the door, a bone tray in her hand. "And can it be? My wife a good cook as well," he said, patting the woolen skins and down feather mattress. Sella sat beside him. "I've heard it said that I cook well enough." He squinted in the darkness of the room. "Is the sun risen?" "The sun is well up, but hidden. It is near midday, but the day does not show it." Arvid looked toward the leather-covered window. "I hear no wind nor rain. Is the storm not over?" "The storm has spent itself, but the sky is still furious dark." Arvid was momentarily silent. At last he said, "I told the king we should have allowed the waterfolk, both merfolk and the water fae, to see the alliance between our fishermen. He would not hear it. Ah me! Perhaps their fuming is finished, and now that they have showed us their power, they will allow us to go about our lives." He smiled a nervous smile. "At least, I hope so." The aroma of fennel, fermented whale fat, boiled fish sausage, and salted venison aroused other appetites, yet the need for Sella was still present. "But let us ponder happier things. Is this meal part of the wedding celebration? It seems festive. None here have forgotten that you are a king's stepson." Annoyance shadowed Arvid's face under his gold-brown hair. "It were best they forget it. I have no intention of living longer with him." "And when was this intention born? Last night? Was our night's work so pleasurable that you have so suddenly decided to change your future?" He laughed. "Indeed it was. And yet, leaving my father has been my intention these 17 years. Last night only brought the fruition of the seed of all my thoughts." She handed him a clay cup filled with fennel seed wine. "So you will stay here?" He took the cup, drank. "I have yet 3 things more to accomplish." Sella eyed him, worry apparent on her face. "Concerning your father? But did you not say that revenge was not in your heart?" He stroked her braided hair. "It is not. Or rather, it was. For before I set sail, I made a vow to the god of vengeance and anger that I should kill my stepfather and avenge my father. But now that I have met you, I have rendered that vow powerless." He took her right hand into his. "How could I kill the father of my half-brother? It would be heartless, do you not think? And how would I kill the father of my stepbrother, he who will become our future king? Would that not be treasonous and dangerous? No, let my brothers keep their fathers, but I must have my mother's goodwill." "It is a dangerous thing to break a vow to a god," Sella said. "Perhaps you should not return to your land. Here the god of vengeance cannot reach you. But should you return, you would always be under his gaze, a mortal who dared to break an oath. No, my husband, do not return homeward. My love, trust me. My deepest desire is to rid myself of warfare and diplomacy and live a simple life. What joy I would have living among this people. But I must go. Tell me, will you return to my homeland with me?" She smiled indulgently, as if he was a young child. "I cannot go with you. Perhaps the ritual is different in other regions, but here, no, I cannot go with you. You may stay here and—" She glanced at her stomach. "If this old womb of mine can conceive a child—" "Tush! You're not that old. I suspect you're with child even now. Am I not virile? Did you not see?" He leaned forward, winked. "Did you not feel? Even so, if a child is born, then you may take the child,